It sounds impossible. It sounds like a legend. But it is 100% true. Only one known man in history officially survived both atomic bombings of World War II, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. His name was Tsutomu Yamaguchi. And his story is one of the most extraordinary survival stories ever recorded. In August 1945, Japan was already losing World War II. Cities had been bombed for months. Food was scarce. Fear was everywhere. Yet no one on Earth had ever seen a nuclear weapon used in war. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was a 29-year-old naval engineer working for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. He had been sent on a business trip to Hiroshima. On the morning of August 6, 1945, he was preparing to return home to Nagasaki. At 8:15 a.m., as he walked toward the shipyard, he noticed a strange silver aircraft high in the sky. Then everything turned white. The atomic bomb exploded. In a blinding flash hotter than the surface of the sun, Hiroshima was destroyed. Buildings vaporized. People disappeared instantly. A shockwave hurled Yamaguchi through the air. His eardrums burst. His face and arms were badly burned. The city around him vanished into fire and dust. Yet somehow, buried under debris, Tsutomu Yamaguchi survived. That night, injured and in shock, he spent hours crawling through the ruins. Fires burned everywhere. The screams of the wounded filled the darkness. By morning, he found a functioning train line still running out of the city. Against all odds, he boarded the train and returned to his home city of Nagasaki. 3 days later, on August 9, 1945, Yamaguchi went to work, bandaged, burned, and still sick from radiation exposure. He tried to explain to his supervisor that a single bomb had destroyed an entire city. His boss didn't believe him. "How could one bomb destroy a whole city?" the man asked. At that exact moment, a blinding flash filled the office. The second atomic bomb exploded over Nagasaki. Yamaguchi was thrown to the floor once again. The building collapsed. The city was incinerated. And once again, he survived. His wife and baby had been outside searching for burn ointment. Miraculously, they also survived. In just 3 days, Tsutomu Yamaguchi had been exposed to 2 nuclear blasts, something no human had ever experienced before, and lived to tell about it. But survival was only the beginning. For years after the war, Yamaguchi suffered from severe radiation sickness. His hair fell out, his wounds failed to heal. He lived with constant pain. Many of his family members later developed illnesses linked to radiation. For decades, he never spoke publicly about what happened. It wasn't until later in life that he decided to share his story, not as a tale of survival, but as a warning. He became a vocal opponent of nuclear weapons. He traveled, gave speeches, and pleaded with world leaders to understand the true horror of atomic war. "When I close my eyes," he once said, "I still see the bright white light." In 2009, the Japanese government officially recognized Tsutomu Yamaguchi as the only person verified to have survived both atomic bombings. He died in 2010 at the age of 93. His life proved something extraordinary, not just about survival, but about the terrifying power human beings unleashed in 1945. 2 cities erased, over 200,000 people killed, and one man who lived through both ends of the nuclear nightmare. Tsutomu Yamaguchi did not call himself lucky. He called himself a witness. And his story remains one of the most haunting reminders of why nuclear war must never happen again.